Okay, great. So, we are all about 2021 water breaking news. Again, I'm Steve Sheldon, president of the Orange County Water District. I have co-chaired this event with my co-chair, Jeff Thomas, from the Municipal Water District. This will be our 13th year, and we're really very happy to be here all together in person. That's wonderful. It's great to be back. The summit theme that we have is water breaking news. We're going to focus on the major news that's going on in the water industry. And I can promise you, I've looked at all the programs. We will have no fake news, so I want everyone to be assured about that, rest assured. And then on our program, we of course we're very happy. I think Jeff will introduce Fritz Coleman more, as will I. And we have Fritz is going to be here back for the 4th time, and we're very pleased that he will be here. And with that said, I am going to keep the schedule going fast. One final thing, we have changed things up as to the programs are not going to have all the speakers introduced at the beginning of the program. We might have in the past gone through all their resumes and pedigrees, and now it's all in now it's all in your program. And if you want to read upon the speakers, you can do that. We're not going to take the time to do that at the beginning of each session, so as to expedite and have more time and more quality time to talk about the session and not spend a lot of it introducing a lot of very smart and great people. The other thing is that we've changed the lunch around, and you'll see, I think you'll hear more about that, how we've done that, and I think you'll be happy as to we've made that a more timely event. So that, Jeff, you're up, please. A few things.
Thank you. It is good to see all of you, but it is better to be seen. So I am really glad to be here too, and welcome back. Thank you, Steve. I would like to take a moment, though, to thank our sponsors, all those that have been involved in putting this together and making sure that we can continue this. I know it's been a struggle for a lot of you, but again, we cannot do this without you. I'd also like to acknowledge the members of our boards, from MWDOC to OCWD. Would you please take a stand up, please, and just love to give you a hand for all those that have been involved. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, too, we used to introduce people individually, and that just took, it was about an hour of the program. If you are an elected official, we would love to acknowledge you. Would you please stand so we could acknowledge your presence here today? Go Dodgers, hey! Oh my, the Dodgers, you bring that up, that's awesome. Special thank you to Directors Green, Seckel, and Schneider for serving on the planning committee with me. And then this entire ballroom, this is special. It takes a lot of work. I would really love to just give a special shout out and thank you to the 2 staffs that have put this together tirelessly and worked hard to make this happen today. Thank you very much to those members. So we do have some others that are going to be attending today too. We've had to make a couple changes in the program, and some state officials such as Assembly Member Devin Mathis and California Senator Josh Newman. Thank you for being here today. Are they here yet? Maybe they're on their way. Well, let's just hope that's time. At this time, I'd like to have you all please stand, and we are going to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Place your hand over your heart, and I'll turn the right way. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Jeff. And we are 1 minute under time right now. We're doing great. It's wonderful. Right at this point, I'm going to introduce Fritz Coleman, who has just graced us with his presence for the past 4 years. He retired from NBC News as the newscaster, and he served there, I believe, for 40 years, and just an iconic figure in Southern California when it comes to the weather. And Fritz, I think you could run for Congress or U.S. Senate. Your name ID is real positive and real up there. That's when your weather predictions were correct, I think, mostly. Please come up and join us, and I'm going to give the stage to you.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I know it's 8 o'clock in the morning and you're under-caffeinated, but how are you? You are going to have so much fun today. I am the least expert person on water matters in this room right now, but every year when I come here, I learn a couple of really interesting facts about our water distribution system, our water conservation, even water retention. I learn a little about everything. And it will be one of those situations for you too. I'm so thankful that you battled the Delta variant to be with us today. You know, we thought COVID had left California, didn't we, before Delta variant? We thought probably because of the cost of living, it's out of here. And then comes the Delta variant. Oh my God. So contagious you can get it just by gazing into Dr. Fauci's eyes. But we're here, and I think people are just so happy to socialize, not only amongst humans in general, but about people that have a similar passion to yours, and that is the water system in the state of California. You're going to have a great time today, and I'm so happy to be a part of it for the 4th year. Thank you, Steve and Jeff. And what a year it's been for everybody. How many of you attending this summit are here for the first time? That's fantastic. New victims. We love that. Well, welcome. We hope you will walk away with a better understanding and appreciation of how to get quality water 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Before we dive into today's program, I want to give you a little bit of a lay of the land. Our speakers are incredibly accomplished, as Steve mentioned. However, we will try to keep introductions short so that we have more time to hear from them, and their bios are included in your digital program. To keep us moving along, speakers will hear this sound. If there's a 7-Eleven in heaven, that's what it sounds like when you walk through the door. Anyway, you're going to hear that sound, speakers, when you have 2 minutes. And when you hear this sound, which is exactly the opposite, that's your turn to exit the building, gather your personal effects, and hit the parking lot, because you're done. Each session will include audience Q&A, which is often the most interesting part of each discussion. So what do you say we get started? Are we ready? Good morning, water leaders. Fritz Coleman coming to you from the Orange County Water Summit in Anaheim. Welcome to Water Breaking News. Here are today's top water stories. Forecast-informed reservoir operations. This pilot program uses advanced weather forecasting to determine how much stormwater can be captured and stored. Drought? Yep, California's in a drought again. The answer to drought is increased water supply. Sounds easy enough. PFAS. Here, our OC water agencies are taking charge to remove it from the groundwater. The Santa Ana River. Do the actions of upstream agencies affect those downstream? Spoiler alert, yes. And finally, Metropolitan Water District has a new general manager. He's ready to answer all of your burning questions. There's no doubt about it, water continues to make headlines. But what does that mean for Orange County? The California Department of Water Resources slashed its state water project allocation from a low 10% to an even lower 5%, tying the lowest on record. For the first time ever, the federal government declared a water shortage on the Colorado River, prompted by historic low water levels at Lake Mead. And Metropolitan Water District declared water supply alert and called on Californians to voluntarily reduce their water use. If dry conditions continue, will Orange County have enough water? Well, the short answer is yes. We're located on a semi-arid region that receives an average of only 13 inches of annual rainfall, but the county's prepared, both in wet years and dry years, due to its diversified and locally controlled water management portfolio. This approach ensures we have the flexibility to draw on multiple sources at any given time and not rely on just one water source. Thanks to the leadership of the Orange County Water District, the Orange County groundwater basin has enough water available for 2 years' worth of use. But what about agencies that rely on imported water to meet their demands? The Municipal Water District of Orange County is working hard on our behalf to bring us the allocations we need, even if they're less than what we'd initially hoped for. In fact, careful planning by their parent agency, Metropolitan, has resulted in 2.5 million acre-feet of water in storage. Sounds like we're off the hook, but not so fast. OC water agencies aren't sitting idly by. Oh no, they are committed to making financially sound infrastructure investments to serve the residents and businesses of Orange County today, tomorrow, and for years to come. Bottom line, we need more water. It's critical we continue to invest in major water projects that expand our water supply, enhance water quality, and improve our reliability. And we need to remember that what we do here in Orange County serves as a model for other parts of the state, whether that be expanding water reuse, increasing stormwater capture, implementing ocean desalination, or continuing to practice water use efficiency. One thing's for certain, Orange County will evaluate all options to advance California's water future. Nothing is off the table. So, what will the experts joining us today have to say? Tune in and find out. For the OC Water Summit, I'm Fritz Coleman. Oh my God, that was amazing. I feel much more accepted now. Thank you for your patience. No, it's really fascinating.